Hello and welcome to another episode on Court Farm Country Park. So I have just been greeted with good news that our sheep have lambed. So we have 25 lambs now, 13 are female and 12 are rams, so male. We can go and check that out real quickly. And the wool is starting to pile up. Let's go in here. My god, look at them. Is he dead? Nah, he's just sleeping. So yeah, we have lambs all over the place. You can hear them meek or bleat. I think it's called bleeding. Ah, look at it. Come on. So beautiful. Alright, so that is a happy start to a new day. It is going to be a very busy day today. So yeah, we have, as you can see, 12 young rams and 13 female lambs. Let me just check something. If the field 61 is ready to be harvested, okay, it is not. It has to wait a bit. So we are free to start. Cute sounds. We are free to start with windrowing our hay that we produced in the previous episode, and then we need to bale it and take it off the field. After we do that, the field needs to be fertilized with our new fertilizer spreader. The tanker, the slurry tanker, I did put it into... Okay, I need to couple back this, yeah. I did manage to put the light on the other side, the beacon on the right side, so it's more visible to oncoming traffic. And I think we also have some milk to sell. Let me just see quickly. The cows, we have 18,000, almost 19,000 liters of milk. So we are going to windrow the field first, then we're gonna go sell the milk. And after we are done with the milk selling, we will go and bale the field of hay. So today is going to be a very, very busy day. Probably going to be working late into the night. But this is how it is. This is the season of making feed for our animals, so we must not lose a day or lose a minute, if I can caricaturize a bit. Yeah, it looks like it was a very good harvest of hay. Let me unfold this. And I am going to go and close the gates just to preemptively, so I don't hit them with the rake. Okay, if I want to go 15, I should probably take a range lower. Let me see if I can get the tractor as close to 18,000 RPM. Okay, one range down. No, not two, one. Oh, that's too high. Third gear. Okay, I think we'll manage with this. So let's reverse it a little bit. and away we go. This is a very big row behind us. We're gonna have lots of hay bales, which is exactly what we need. Awesome. And as you can see on our left, the corn is starting to sprout, or has sprouted, germinated. So it looks like we have a lot of things going in our favor, which is awesome. It's good to have good news. Yeah, I'm going to be in this field for a long time to be able to bale everything and then collect it. We don't have an auto loader, so the loader for bales, we have to do it manually with the telehandler, which is a viable option, but it takes quite a lot of time. Awesome. I will go into the drone view, so you don't have to sit with me all day. But yeah, good news, good news. And it's such a beautiful day. It's already 18 degrees and it's 6:30 a.m. There is still some morning dew in the air. So yeah, if we want to have more fields or bigger fields for hay production and silage production, we are going to need bigger equipment, because this is going to take a lot of time, and there is only a handful of us who work these fields, and I simply can't do it alone. It's not feasible. Okay, I'm going to start at the bottom of the field, or maybe I'm going to, yeah, I'm gonna have 2 rows around, because it's easier to turn. You have more space to make the turning without stopping. So if I can make my job any easier, I am going to. Okay, well, see you in a bit. Alright, so the rowing is done. I'm going to put the windrower back in its original place. And then we're going to hook up the Massey Ferguson to our baler. Because I was done with the field a little bit quicker than I anticipated, so we can't really take the milk to the sell point yet, which means I'm going to start baling and then do the milk run. But yeah, as you may have noticed, I have done 3 rows around the field because it was much easier and less frantic to turn around when rowing, and it's going to be better when baling, because the Massey Ferguson does not have as good of a turning circle as this class tractor has. Now I don't want to go too close to the wall because I can start scraping the tines, but I think this is going to be good enough. Let's unhook this and take it somewhere away. So here is our class Roland 250 Roto Cut. It's a dirty machine. Let me see how much net I still have in it. Do I need to refill it? I think not, but if I do, I'm gonna we have the net over here behind the forage wagon, so if there will be a need to refill it, I'm gonna just come back. We are luckily that the field is very close. Luckily the field is very close, not we are luckily. It's still early in the morning, I can't really think straight. Okay. Now, will I need to close the gate again or no? And the answer is no, I will be able to go around. Okay, that is good. I think we still have some hay left in the baler from the previous session. So D, let's go to C2, maybe? So no, 16 is way too fast. If we do that, we're gonna clog the baler and then we're gonna have problems. 12? Okay, that is still very fast. So we already have the first bale out. This is due to the baler having some hay inside it from the previous session. Let me see how well it fares. No, that's too fast. Gotta take it down a notch or two. Okay, and that is another bale from the top of the field to over here. We're gonna have a lot of bales. Good. Good. This is exactly what we need, because the cows are going through the feed like crazy. I actually did not expect them to be so hungry cows, but they are. So yeah, I think 10 kilometers per hour is the right speed for this. I will need to slow down for some of the parts when there are bigger rows, like you can see right at the left of the screen right now. When I was when I hit the rows before I hit the, yeah, you know what I want to say, with the windrower, and put together quite a lot of hay. So yeah, okay. Again, there's gonna be a time-lapse time, and see you in a bit when we will take a look at how many bales we have produced. And I think this is going to be the bale that takes us out of the netting. So when we run out of the net material, I think I am roughly halfway through the field. Roughly. Because I have done all the round, I just need to do all these rows that you can see to the bottom. Oh no, we still have for one more bale. Alright, so let's do this and then we're gonna go back up to the farm to reload the netting. And after that, return to the field and do the rest of the baling. So yeah, I think it's going pretty good and we have quite a lot of bales. So yeah, good times, good times. Okay, and I think 10 meters of wrap is not enough. Yes. The judgment was correct. Yeah, I did leave the bale there quite in an awkward place because I will have trouble coming back into the row, but yeah, doesn't matter. I'll work around it. I think I'm going to reverse in. That's probably gonna be the best way, the best course of action. Let me see. I just hope the forage wagon is not in the way, so I can open the crate with the netting and reload the baler. Carefully. Okay. Just give me a second so I jump out and pull the netting a little bit closer to the baler. Yeah, it is right there in the corner of the shed. Alright, so we have loaded another row in there, and this means we can continue. I am going to do the rest of the field off screen. You have seen enough of the baling, I suppose, and I will show you just the ending and the amount of bales that we have. And then we can start with the milk transport. We are coming to the end of the baling session. It was a very productive one, so I am eager to find out how many bales we have. And this is going to be the last one produced, I believe. Let me just pick this last piece of hay up. And I think there is a bit of on top of the field. But just look at this field. Bales everywhere. Good, good. Great. This is exactly what we needed. I know I'm saying this a lot, but it's exactly what we needed. Yeah, there's a little chunk over there I missed. And done. Let's now we can keep the wheels on. So we have produced 54 bales. 54 bales of hay. Awesome. That should last us throughout the winter. Good. Excellent. I think Zach is going to be very pleased with this number. $54 bales, amazing. Okay. I'm gonna put the baler back into the shed, and then I'm going to load the milk and take it to the sell point. I haven't checked yet where the best price to sell is at the moment, but it should not be it should be very easy to find on the market. So let me carefully put that back into the shed. So these balers have quite a short wheelbase from the hitch to the wheels, and they turn very quickly when they start turning. So you gotta anticipate a bit and then follow with the tractor to get the best result. Like this, you can, what's it called, jackknife it very easily. And this should be good enough. Yeah, this tractor really doesn't have that much of a tight turning circle, so we have to zigzag a bit. And I think I'm going to leave it here for the moment. Let it rest for a bit. And let's load up our truck. Let me get in from this side. And start overloading. Okay, the truck is full. I'm just gonna jump out and open the trailer. So we can load that. And that's it. Okay, so there was just a tiny bit left for the trailer. Let me see something. The cows start producing more after they give birth. So they are, yeah, they are quite a way through their pregnancy. But so the amount of milk is going to decrease until they give birth, and then it's going to increase again, like exponentially. So let me check the milk sell point. The best price is over here, the town stores. Okay, let me check where the town stores are. Okay, that's all the way south. This is not too far from our location, so yeah. Let me just turn the beacons on and let us be on our way. And look at them campers. Some of them have like TP tents, like Indian. Ah, great. And road is clear. So if the price is around £2,000 per 1,000 liters, we are going to get around 38,000 pounds for the milk. Which is not too bad. Let me just consult the map for a second. Okay, we still need to go further down and then it's going to be a right. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm moving. I'm not sure what his deal was or her deal, but there's no one behind us. So the people were offended in the opposite direction. How does that work? And to turn in to the town stores should be somewhere around here. I think it's this dirt track. Let me check again the map. Yeah, it looks like this is it. Will I even be able to drive through? Okay, this is a very, very tight turn in. And there is a trash bin over here. I just hope I'm going in the right direction, otherwise I am in a pickle. So I'm guessing I need to take a left here, then a right. Well, that was interesting. Town stores, yes, we are at the right place. They do have a very difficult entrance, I must say. So, is this the first one? Town stores, yes. So let me overload the milk. And now for the last 300 liters. Okay, so it was around 38,000 pounds. Good. Now to get out again. So it's an interesting thing that they have this tight of an entrance, since you would expect trucks, you know, and lorries going in and out of this place. Yeah, I'm scrubbing a little bit. Okay, we're through. Now to return back to the farm, let's just wait for this guy. I did not even see that guy in the leather jacket. So that could be a disaster if I would just go. All right. Considering we have so many bales on our fields, it might be wise to get an autoloader trailer, so the trailer that picks the bales and stacks them up on itself. I'm gonna have a word with Zach about that, and I hope he will authorize a purchase of something to help ourselves, because otherwise we are going to spend loads of time in the field just picking up bales. Which is part of the job, you know, but if I can make it easier a bit, yeah, that would be a great thing. Alright, so I'm gonna park the truck back, the lorry, and I will speak with Zach about the autoloader. So see you back in a minute or two. So Zach actually said that we can use can go lease a bale loader. He said they have something called Ursus. This I believe is a Russian or Eastern European brand. And yeah, so I'm gonna take the Massey Ferguson because it has a bit more horsepower than the Class tractor, even though the Class is a bit more nimble. But yeah, so the supposed bale loader it has 8 bales capacity, which means that we will have quite a lot of weight on that trailer. And yeah, we need a stronger, bigger tractor for that. And that place that was built to house the so where the spinner is supposed to go is still unused. Okay. There's really bad visibility because of this pillar. It's such a wide pillar. And it's straight in your face. You have to lean in order to see around it. Alright, so the leasing cost is £1,989. And this is the machine. Well, it looks quite a lot bigger than I imagined by the pictures that Zach showed me on the internet, but yeah, this is it. So that hand goes down on the floor, it hugs the bale and it puts it on, and it supposedly rolls to this side, and when the other one is put on, it is stopped by the bale that is already on, and then this pushes both bales down the trailer, so we can load 8. Oh yeah, this is a quick tour of the trailer, but yeah, this should help us immensely, because if we have 54 bales, this means that we have if we have 8 bale capacity, it means 5 trips for 40 bales. Alright, yeah, 5 trips for 40 bales, and then 2 more, so we have 7 trips with the loading wagon, with the loading trailer, to clear the field. So yeah, this is gonna help us a lot. Otherwise, if we would be doing it with the telehandler, we would bring them in 2 by 2, so that means we would have 27 trips. So yeah, 7 trips or 27 trips, it is a huge difference. And the other cool thing is that the bales are already neatly stacked, so we can just put them in the storage with our telehandler quite easily. I just need to figure out a flat spot where I can unload them from the trailer and pick them up with the telehandler. So I must apologize, something went wrong and the recording didn't start. We have loaded 3 bales by now, so this is how that actually works. So that arm picks up a bale, you have to be aligned like this. You can sometimes help yourself with a tire. But yeah, this is how this works. I need to change the gears down. So yeah, that hand pushes the bales back. And we have space for 2 more. And then we're gonna go and unload. And we're gonna pick up that bale over there. Okay, let's lift the arm so we don't get stuck on the fence. And now, in order to unload, I was talking about it, but the recording didn't start. Over there is a nice flat spot where I think we'll be able to unload. Yeah, it's gonna take a little bit of maneuvering. And back up. So this is the unloading process. Yeah, over here there is a flat spot over here. Okay, let's pull forward, hold the baler down, and now is the telehandler time. So these 2 bales are from the previous haymaking session, and I'm going to put them somewhere away because they are the oldest and they need to be used first before we start using the new batch. Now I hope that the telehandler is strong enough to pick up 4 bales at a time, so we can neatly put them in the shed. Okay, it looks like we are strong enough with this. Down a bit. You never want to rush this process because it's so easy to make a mistake and then you have a whole problem fixing that up. So this, okay, first 4 bales in. Now the second row. All right, I think that was a good choice to bring in the auto loader, the bale loader, because it will allow us to be fast enough to even fertilize the field today. So to put the slurry on. All right. Well, let's go to the outside view. and we are on the way to pick up the last bale of this field. So it's just past noon. The timing is good, but this is going to be it for this episode. I'm just gonna put all this into storage. Our bale storage looks really healthy now, and the next thing we need to do is fertilize this field with slurry. We have loads of slurry, so we're gonna use that. And take a look at our fields. I think we need to spread some lime to do the pH adjustment, but yeah, that's for another time. I did figure out a way how, as I was saying, I did figure out a way to go through all the tight gates with this equipment. I run into the fence post, you know. I do know how to drive, you know. Yeah, that's it. So the key is to take a wide turn over here, and you come at an angle through this gate, and now take a hard left, and you just kind of manage to get the tractor and the trailer through. Oh dear. And then you're able to unload on the flat spot right over here. I'm gonna put the last bales in their place, and that's gonna be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I did quite a lot. This grass work, as I said once before, is a really therapeutic thing. And drop these here. When I put these two and the old two bales in, we're gonna call it a day. So like this, and now those two. And then we're gonna take a look at our bale stock. So the oldest bales go to the front, so we use them first. And I think I can push everything in just a little bit. And this is it. Let's take this out of the way. So yeah, this is our bale storage. Great. Thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.